Well, this week in On Par with Paul, he's got a special guest. Paul and sports director Ben Bobick play one of their favorite holes at Windstone Golf Club.
Welcome back to On Par with Paul, everybody. We are at the beautiful, the peaceful Windstone Golf and Country Club. We've got one of the more interesting and risky hole number 10s on deck today. This is hole number 10, and it requires a risky play with a driver or a smart play with an iron. So I thought, I've played this hole quite a few times. It's really never worked out when I've taken the risk, but it's always fun. Why not bring in one of my buddies who you all know very well? Ben, we've played this hole quite a few times together.
Dream team back together.
Ben Bobick, everybody, sports director at Local 3 News. Off the basketball court.
Yeah.
On Par with Paul, your debut.
Yeah, this is a little bit more my speed here, that people always joke with me, right? Like, hey, you play golf as bad, you play basketball. I think I got a better handle of the club than I do the ball in my hand. So
he's actually a very good golfer, and we've played a lot of scrambles together, right? We've played at Windstone quite a few times, and we've played this hole quite a few times. It really is a fun scramble hole, isn't it?
That's the best part. You get a guy out there just plays one out there safe, and everybody else can just let it rip with the driver, which is always a good time.
It's a dog leg left, right? So 326, if you cut the corner, go over those trees, you can navigate some trees and land the green. And then you're sitting pretty,
right, looking
at eagle on a par 4. Or you play it safe, hit a 200-yard shot, you got 140 yards in. How about we play one of each today?
Yeah, that's fun.
We'll play that's what you want.
That's a great shot shape, too.
You're fine. The fun part, Ben.
We got our scramble shots out there.
Yeah, now.
See, why can't we play real golf like this? All right, I hit a safety shot.
Yeah, right? 2 shots each time. Oh!
Down there.
That's
you being decent.
Oh, you had the line.
Put it out on the perfect line, too. And then it
really did.
Then again, whoosh.
140 out. This is where you want to be, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
That looks beautiful. Talk to me about the game of golf, Ben. I know you've been involved with it for a long time. I know it means something special to you.
My grandparents, my great uncle, man, they would talk about golf like it was the greatest thing in the world. And they taught me the game. My grandmother used to say recovery is the name of the game.
Oh, yeah.
She passed about 11 years ago, and that stuff still rings in my head. So I feel like, I'm kind of living on their legacy a bit, being out here playing. Some of my clubs, they lent down to me. I still use to this day. The putter. Yeah,
I love that
my
putter.
great uncle.
Wait till you see his putter. Yeah, I got a downhill line now from 117.
Right.
It's tricky. Oh no.
My great uncle Herc passed. I think it would be 6 years ago in October, and they were going through Herc's stuff. What do you think you want? I'm like the putter.
Not only this part, but this, man.
Yeah, he's a sports writer for the Orlando Sentinel for 30 years. And we always used to joke with him, be like, man, Uncle Herc has the life. He goes and plays golf in the morning, and then he goes and writes his stories and goes to the ball games at night. And that's quite literally what I do now.
Yeah. When you first came in for your interview, we went to that Lookouts game. You remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the job, I'm the sports director at the time. Ben, we had a sports opening. Ben was willing to move, take the job. He was all about it. And I tell this to people. The Ben I met that day is the same Ben I know today. It's the same Ben you guys know. I mean, this dude was real from the start. I remember going back to our management at the time. I was like, we need that guy here. It's been fun, man.
I appreciate you saying that, man, because we had a lot of good times in the sports office. Yeah. And here we are, 6 years later, man. This has been a blast.
Working on hole number 10 at Windstone Golf Club. All the years I've played this hole, all the times I've taken driver, one time. I'm talking about a decade worth of shots in this hole. One time I've hit the green.
It's that one time you live for.